When it comes to horsepower and torque, a lot of people just look at the figure and determine the higher the number, the faster the car. But what if I told you there's more to it? So now let's quickly explore the differences between horsepower and torque. And don't worry, I will use analogies to keep things simple. You don't need any engineering degree. Starting with torque, let's break it down. Now, torque is the rotational force applied at a distance. Don't worry, I promise not to make this sound like an Albert Einstein lecture. To illustrate the concept, imagine trying to loosen a bolt with a spanner. You need to put in some effort, and the force exerted on the spanner is, well, the force. The twisting effect this force has on the bolt is the torque. Remember, the distance part of our definition is crucial in determining how much torque our bolt is getting. So the longer the spanner, the more torque you will generate, making it easier to loosen that bolt. Using a long range, for example, gives you more leverage, allowing you to use your whole body weight, putting your back into it rather than just relying on your arm muscles. If you've ever seen someone struggling to loosen the bolts on the trailer wheel, you will know exactly what I mean. Now let's apply this concept to engines. Typically, the longer the stroke length, that is how far up and down the pistons travel in the cylinders relative to the cylinder size, then that's the more torque the engine will produce. Now that we've explored torque, let's dive into horsepower. Horsepower measures the rate at which work is done or how fast the work is done. It's closely tied to how efficiently an engine converts energy from chemical to thermal and finally mechanical energy. This includes how high the engine can rev and maintain the process. Think of it like this: a starving strongman won't be able to push a car like a well-fed strongman. Here the muscle represents torque, while the energy determining how fast the strongman can push the car represents horsepower. This is why when it comes to towing, a car with high horsepower but low torque will not be able to tow as much as a car with lower horsepower but higher torque. Now to summarize everything, horsepower represents how fast the engine works to deliver power. It's about maintaining speed and sustaining acceleration once the vehicle is already moving, as well as how quickly the vehicle can keep gaining speed. While torque, on the other hand, refers to the amount of turning force the engine generates that spins the crankshaft, which is then transmitted through the drivetrain to eventually rotate the wheels. Now, I hope with this illustration, you now have better understanding of the horsepower versus torque in a car. And I would recommend that you save this video, so in case you're trying to explain these terms to somebody else at another time, you'll be able to use it as an easy reference. I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace.